Hello everybody, welcome back. This is another episode of Let's Build with Golden Turkey 97. That is me. So I've got a little bit done since the last time I uploaded an episode. See, I've got a little gun block model here that I made. It looks pretty cool. I've also got a gun sound effect and the bullets here, and I've renamed them in the language file to look like to say gun and bullet. And I reckon they look really cool. I reckon they look pretty damn cool if you ask me. Let's throw one on the floor. That's what a little bullet looks like. It looks pretty cool. It's small. I reckon it looks great. It's got a little bullet texture sort of thing. And then the gun. Ooh, get that back. And the gun is thrown on the floor, and that's what the gun looks like. And hopefully in 1.9, they add the different models for each damage value. So if the damage is, so if the bow is half broken, then it'll have a different texture than when it's fully restored. So I can have probably a lot of different guns, but with different enchantments on the item as well, so some guns will be stronger than other guns, and if that happens, it will make the survival aspect of this so much better, because then I can have so many different weapons. It'll be great. It's gonna be so good when if that happens. I'm not 100% sure, but something that really cool I like. I was thinking of making the gun texture a little bit thinner, so it's not so wide and fat looking. It's got a loud thing going on. I was thinking of setting up my first clock so that when a arrow is in the ground, it disappears because gun or bullets don't stick around. They stay there, but I don't know. It's just not too realistic to be able to pick up your bullets and reuse them again. Maybe a shell or something. It leaves behind a shell, which would be pretty cool. And you can pick up the shells again and reuse the shell if you have something else. But I don't know. Actually, that'd be a pretty cool idea. So I might get to that. Okay, so I got the bullet, the shell casing. I renamed the gold nugget to look like say shell casing, and it looks like just a shell without the little bullet tip part that actually comes out of the gun. And when you shoot it, the arrow disappears and you get a shell casing. It's meant to look like it's coming out of the gun. So if I go in F5 again, it comes out of the gun and shoots upwards. So how I did that, I'll just give you guys a quick little preview. There's 4 commands for all that. I got 2 scoreboards. One is the in-ground dummy, and one is stat.useBow. And when you use the bow, it sets the shell, which is the bow one, to 0. And if your shell score is 1, so when you use the bow, it summons an item 1.5 blocks above you with a motion of 0.3 upwards and a pickup delay of 5, just so that you can't pick up the shell casing right away, otherwise it'll go straight into your inventory. And for this one, when the arrow is in ground, it sets the scoreboard of in-ground to 1, and any arrow with an in-ground score of 1 gets killed. So if I go like that... Oh, what the heck happened there? Oh, I see what's happening. The arrow's glitching. I don't know why that's happening, but yeah, that happens every now and then. Can't really do anything about it, but it hits like an invisible wall sort of thing and glitches out. But yeah, that's that pretty much. I don't know what other block models I should make at the moment. I don't want to do too many guns. I like this gun as it is at the moment. I made the block model for the gun thinner. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's a little bit thinner. Yeah, so when the arrow hits the floor, you can, or when you use the bow, you can see it gives you a shell casing. But yeah, I really like that. I reckon it looks pretty cool. If you have any other if you have any other suggestions for little concepts and stuff, make sure you notify me in the comments. And this is just clear weather, and this is just a command block clock. Um, yeah, so I need to sign these yeah, so I can understand what they actually are. Yes, I'm going to do a little bit of what Rockabilly did. If you suggest something and I use it, I'm going to get your player head and your name and stick it in a chest and credit you at the end of the map or in the credits of the map, and I'm going to put your player head here and your a book with your comment in it, and that will just give you a little bit of recognition for what you've done and keep me reminded of who's done what. I reckon it'd be a little cool little thing, and it'll give us really cool ideas, getting you guys' opinion on what I should do next as well. So, I've got more done. So, when the player dies, I've set up a hydration system, by the way. I'll just give you a brief example in a minute. But first of all, someone suggested, and it was Vital Furious, and he said, um, a few places you can go: the sewers, a mountain, abandoned mines, a ravaged building, graveyard, a science facility, a train, like a chase scene sort of, and a skyscraper. See, I had a really good idea for like the sewers and stuff sounds really good, but a skyscraper, I was thinking you find a parachute earlier on in the map, and you keep it, if you have it in your inventory, you go up into the skyscraper, and you get cornered, and the only thing you can do is jump out the window or try and escape down some other way. And if you have the parachute, then you can jump out the window and float down and go to wherever you want from the parachute, which I reckon is a really good idea. I reckon it'd be really cool, just like, oh, I'm trapped, I've got nowhere else to go, we gotta jump out and use the parachute. I reckon that'd be really cool. So, yeah, there's that. And there's also this, so back to it. So when the player dies, pretty much this is all for the hydration system. It just resets it, sort of. So when you die, it doesn't keep killing you, and when you die, it resets your hydration to 100. So I'll demonstrate it. I'll set hydration scoreboard on, set hydration to 100, and I need to add the mechanic. Add, need to add it, and then do those. So I've got 100 hydration here. So for every 20 jumps I do, it removes 1 hydration. Every 3.5 minutes, it removes 1 hydration. And every, I think it's 50 blocks, it removes 1 hydration. And the foods that you can eat to restore hydration are mushroom stew, rabbit stew, melon, apple, and I think there's a carrot. I need to add the carrot. So it's not too hard to do. It's pretty simple. But they all do a different amount of restoring. And there's the potion. So when you drink the potion, it adds your hydration up by, I think it's 20. It does 20 hydration. It's the most out of everything. The mushroom stew does 15. The rabbit stew is 20. I think the melon is 4 and the apple is 7. The carrot was probably going to be 3 because it's the least juicy. See, my hydration's gone down there. But yeah, that's the hydration system all sorted out. But I just need to remove it just so that it doesn't bother me while I'm making the map. So it's out of the way until the end of the map, and then I can add it back in again. So that's one mechanic done. I'm just going to destroy it, not completely, but just get rid of the command block clocks, just so that it's not lagging me at all. And I'll add them at the very end of the game when I need to update the map. And yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget, there was another mechanic I was thinking of adding, which would be really cool, I must say, is a weight limit. So the player can only hold so much weight before they get slowness, and then it'll probably just give them slowness and it'll be annoying, so they might have to just drop some stuff. So I was thinking about 70 kilos before, sorry for you Americans, but I'm going by kilograms. 70 kilograms before the player can drop an item, before the player gets slowness, and then I was thinking 100 kilograms before he gets slowness 2, which would be even worse, so the player will be restricted from picking up so many items, which will make them want to carry less but keep more items safe, I guess. But I reckon it'd be cool. So I've done more work here as well. I've been working on it a little while. So pretty much all it's just a flat land up here. But I was thinking the player can come back. I don't like the look of the road. It looks, I guess I could keep it. I was thinking it could be a darker texture, but yeah, it's not too bad. But I was thinking the player could come back here and have two options. At one stage, when the zombie apocalypse comes back, they come back here to scavenge the area. But there could also be a village that the player didn't know about beforehand over that way, and something similar like that, or a gas station or something. And you come through, and you can either go, oh wow, cool, I want to go through here, through that way, and go back down there and have a look, or you can come down here and go to the petrol station. But because this is broken, you can't go through because it is pretty much just in the way. You can't get through. But yeah, I reckon it looks pretty cool. I don't know what I should do. Should I just make it look more natural or something, or I still need to make this look a bit more natural. It doesn't look very well. But yeah, I'll get to that. I need suggestions and stuff for builds. Anything. If you have any suggestions, just be sure to leave a comment, and I'll read every single one of them. But it's just a matter of, can I implement it or not? Oh man, I'm just so excited for 1.9 to come out. So I made this a little less flat. It looks a bit more natural now. All of this as well. Yeah, so with 1.9, I was thinking that the different types of arrows could be different types of bullets, and each bullet does a different amount of damage. So you could have a really good bow with a really good gun with a really good set of bullets, and the bullets would do even more damage with the right gun. So you could have some really, really OP guns and bullets and stuff, but it'd have to be pretty rare to actually get them. Yeah, so I was thinking I want to start making this city or something now, or even continue with the landscaping. I don't like landscaping too much. It's not that fun. Alright guys, that's about all the time I have for today. I may do a little bit more work off camera for before the next episode, I don't know. But make sure you leave your suggestions in the comment section. If you want your suggestions seen, make sure you just leave a comment. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, so leave your comment and I'll read it. I'll read every comment. Oh, and I need to do this. So yeah, I'll read your comments. If I like it, I will put a little book thing in the chest with your player head. So make sure you leave your in-game name with your comment, and I'll put your player head with it, just like Vital Furious over here. And you know, thanks for watching, guys, and I guess I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.